I'm here today to support the text change because Raleigh should end parking minimums. Parking spaces are costly, particularly for single-family homes and duplexes, for homeowners and renters, and for small businesses like the one my firm works with. Parking spaces take up space that's frankly better used by people than cars, and requiring them subsidizes our car dependence. We're consistently reminded that we need radical changes to meet our climate goals. So when people resist change like this as too much, I think it's important to remember that we really do need to change the default. If we want a different and less car-dependent future, then it depends on us, as designers, as citizens, and on you as policymakers to make different and better decisions. Let's not forget, the way parking kills the city is the one thing that Lewis Mumford and Jane Jacobs, classic rivals for anyone that knows urban planning, actually agreed on. Michael Manville, who is a professor at UCLA, wrote in The Atlantic last spring that Lewis Mumford was suspicious of parking. Mumford said, "The right to access every building in a city by private motor car in an age when everyone owns such a vehicle is actually the right to destroy the city." Jane Jacobs disagreed with Mumford all the time, but she said, "Parking lots are border vacuums. They're inactive spaces that deaden everything around them." They published those lines in 1961 in each of their books, when most of the United States cities were 10 or 15 years into an experiment called minimum parking requirements, the mandates we're talking about getting rid of today. They forced developers to supply those on-site parking to prevent congestion for other things that seemed like a good idea at the time. But I'm here to say that you should end that experiment today in Raleigh. We've seen the negative impacts of that experiment. It affects our city by creating pollution, creating sprawl, increasing housing costs. And quite frankly, we want a different future. Thank you.
Thank you.